Dude, my nail beds are like concerningly large. Oh, my feet.
No, they're gross. Dude, okay, now, you can take this for whatever it is, but speaking of toenails, I walked into the playroom the other day and Malachi was chewing on one of mine.
Again?
Again.
No, you said this last time.
At this point, it's user error.
Yes.
At this point, it's user error.
Dude, something's bothering me. No, something's bothering about you. And I can't. Have you noticed I haven't looked at your eyes yet?
What is wrong with me?
There's something in that tooth. There's something in it, and I don't like it. And I was going to ignore it and let you die with the disaster.
I almost spit.
Oh, no, can't just get it. Oh, God. It's not going to get it. It got it.
Oh, yeah,
that was actually impressive.
Again, bro.
Yeah, dude.
That's not okay.
At what point does this become a CPS matter?
No, we're getting close.
Yeah, we're hitting that.
I'm saying I'm on the second strike.
Yeah.
One more and I'm out. I'm out.
Yeah.
I just don't know. Like, I don't pick my toenails upstairs.
Pick them?
Oh, dude, I don't use clippers. I pick them.
Picking them is like getting something out.
Oh, no. I clip them with my own fingernails, though. I don't use toenail clippers.
Wait. You remove your toenails.
Oh, here we go.
Without machinery?
Yeah, you start at a corner. You just get a good angle with a lot of friction. You pull, and then you just pull.
That might be the most barbaric thing I've ever heard in my life.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It works every time. Toenail clippers, they hurt me. I bleed from them. This, I control my own destiny.
Wait.
No third party.
Wait, your toes bleed if you use toenail clippers?
Before, multiple times, actually. Yeah, that's why
You're 30 years old, Cam.
I'm 28, and yeah, I don't do that.
You shouldn't be even getting close to skin.
I'm old enough to know, hey, these hurt me. Ouch, bad. I use my own self. That is what a almost 30-year-old does. This machine hurts me.
No.
I don't use this machine.
No.
I use my fingernails.
That's like saying, oh, I burned myself on my stove one time. Never touch the stove again. That's not what you should do.
What if you burned yourself on the stove like 10 times?
You're an idiot.
I bled 10 times from my toenail.
If you do, you're an idiot. That's dumb.
I guess I do it wrong. I don't know.
How do you clip your toenails with toenail clippers?
I go right in the middle, and I just chop. I go right in the middle, and I chop down. And then I try to work my way out. So like if this is the nail, I go like this, and then I go, and
No, your parents suck. Your parents suck. They did.
You want to know something crazy? They never showed me. Showed me.
Really?
Never, no, dude. Like this is a real thing.
No,
too.
you're unpacking traumas right now, and you're gonna pass it on to your kid.
When Ryan used to live with us, he literally walked in on me trying to use it one more time. He said, "What the are you doing?" And I was like, "What do you mean I'm clipping my toenails?" He said, "Why are you holding it like that?" That's another thing. How do you clip your nails? And I'll show you how I clip mine.
Okay,
because this is probably grossly wrong too.
This is how I clip my toenail. First of all, I have bad dexterity. I can't go like this because you have to have an aerial view.
Yeah,
you have to have an aerial view. So if you're clipping your toenails, you got to be head on.
Okay.
Right? You got to be head on right there on the nail, looking at it, and you go start from the side. You go two.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be so disappointed.
How do you clip your toenail?
I throw the foot up, I take the clippers, invert them immediately, and I go right in the middle.
Wait, you take more than one toe at a time?
Okay, dude, I don't have a hacksaw. No, I have a toenail clipper. But I'm saying I hold it upside down.
Yeah.
Flimsy. I don't hold it from the side.
Wait, you hold what upside down?
So imagine this is the clipper.
Yeah.
You say you hold it like this, you're going at the side. I literally dangle it like it's a thumbtack, and I just pinch at the very bottom. I let the blade kind of suffocate the nail, goes, falls in, and then I just go, but right in the middle. I do a double tap. John Wick.
Your toe has a gap tooth?
Oh yeah, big gap. Needs braces. It's bad. I mean, and that's a real thing. But I have. You want to know what I've never struggled with?
What?
These pinchers right here. Never struggled.
How do you even get that? You got a gorilla grip, dude. Oh my god, your foreplay must be amazing.
See, I told you it's amazing.
Your fingers can do wonders. I mean, you cut that off, you're still good.
My wife will forever be good. Do you want to see it? Do I try to get a toenail off?
No. Yeah, but censor it. Yeah, here we go. Okay, Cam's gonna try. Oh my god! Oh my god! He's about to take his toe. Oh no! My god. Okay, you have no toenail, Cam. Don't do this.
Yeah, I actually don't. Probably not.
Now you just did that. Oh my god, you're gonna be on.
Oh man.
Hurry up.
Here we go. So you take it right there.
Please no. Actually, stop. No, it's gonna make me stop. Please stop.
Please just look. We're already
it's making me uncomfortable.
We're already halfway done.
Oh my god. Oh, for audio listeners, you are missing out.
We're halfway done. You start in the corner. You gotta wait. Look. Just look. You wait till you get a good rip, and then look. You're there, and then you just finish the job.
Hold on.
There you go.
You know what I just learned?
There you go.
Your nails are way too soft.
What do you mean?
Your toenails are way too soft.
Wait, you have hard, like iron nails?
My toenails are bricks. My toenails are absolute concrete.
That's why you cut me when we cuddle. That's why you cut me when we cuddle, dog. I was always wondering, like, holy shit, I'm in bed with the falcon.
You don't have enough calcium. You have low calcium.
Oh, no. Good bones on me. Drank a lot of milk as a kid.
Yeah, but
thick.
That's a myth. I don't think calcium has anything to do with bones.
Oh, yeah, it does.
No, really?
Yes. Calcium? Yeah.
Well, I know. I know calcium is good for bones. I'm saying
you went
milk.
The milk route.
I don't think actually drinking milk does anything.
Pretty sure milk helps with bones.
I'm sure it does help in some form, just like you can find, like, if you look deep into the bioscience of anything, it will help. But I'm saying, like, this whole thing of, like, drink your milk and you have the good, strong bones.
I'm thinking it's pretty accurate. I've seen some kids that were big water babies. I mean, you push them, they're breaking something. I mean, fragile over here.
Okay, that might be true then, because
look, you don't like milk, right?
It's not I don't like it. I have an allergy.
That's true. Do you like milk though?
I don't know. I can't drink it.
Oh, you've had your milk, dude. I've never seen you deep throat an Oreo McFlurry. You have. I mean,
okay. Can I say something? Oh, milk is ice cream. Yeah, but you can't say.
Every time you get that Shamrock Shake.
I've never fully drank a glass of milk. I've never poured a glass of milk in my life.
Now I understand there's an allergen and an intolerance, but
even before that, like I always.
Have you ever finished cereal and went for that little at the end?
No, that's weird.
That is a Caucasian.
That's gluttonous.
Yeah,
if you drink some water.
No, that's not. Dude, you get you some Fruity Pebbles. Oh my God, that after milk, it's like a rainbow bath. Oh man,
I'm not a big cereal guy to begin with anymore.
You're not.
Like, I used to love cereal, but I feel like anybody that's an adult that likes cereal, you might be. Like, I'm not gonna lie, because you're going down those aisles to see kids. Like, you don't.
No, you are not.
I'm not gonna lie. Adult cereal is strange.
No, it is. First off, adult cereal is fantastic.
No, I'm saying just like cereal as an adult.
Cereal as an adult is fantastic because there's that little gap where you just erase it. Once you hit college, then you leave it. Oh, cereal's just gone. Like, you don't even think of it. When you get back, you come back to your roots, and you get that bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch as a 30-year-old about to pay your mortgage online. That hits different.
Oh, it's good here and there. I'm saying if you're an adult, right? Like, if you're out of college and every morning you're pouring up Captain Crunch, we have to really start looking into some things.
The fact you said it.
Egg.
The fact you said it right, Cap'n, not Captain, you said Cap'n Crunch. Dude, no, okay. If you eat, I'll go one further. If you eat the same thing every single morning, the same exact thing every single morning, I automatically think you're weird.
Oh, I eat the same thing every morning. 100 calories of egg whites.
I'd rather you eat Cap'n Crunch. 100 calories of to this day, dude, I don't get you. And then you have the nerve to get here, dude, I'm hungry, man. I'm like, yeah, you had air. You had a plate of air. 100 calories of egg whites is literally this quick. Gone.
Can I say?
Plate's gone.
Majority of breakfast items are overrated.
Now you're getting into some sticky territory. I might not be able to have your back.
It's a very overrated meal.
You're not a breakfast guy.
I'm not.
You're not a breakfast guy. Breakfast food is arguably the best.
There's no breakfast is overrated.
Breakfast food is arguably the best food. First off, lunch isn't real. Lunch isn't real. Lunch is whatever you want.
What did you just say?
Lunch is not real. Lunch isn't real.
How are you going to say that?
Lunch is just a filler. There's things that is objectively dinner. There's things that is objectively breakfast.
There's things that are objectively lunch.
Name an objective lunch item.
First of all, I would say lunch is a more real meal than breakfast.
You're out of your mind.
Because lunch can be breakfast.
No. That's my point. Lunch can be anything. They're fake.
Breakfast can be anything.
No.
Because you're just breaking your fast from your sleep. That's all that is.
Yes, it is.
But there's no such thing as a breakfast food. That's dessert. Breakfast is just dessert.
What? No.
Yes, it is.
No, it's breakfast.
Let's stay on track here.
Okay.
Stay
on track, right? If someone says eggs, sausage, bacon, biscuits and gravy, waffles, French toast, that's clearly breakfast, right?
Sure.
Someone goes steak, lasagna, chicken Alfredo, salmon. What would
you're mixing up? You're mixing.
To me. Don't you do it to me?
Can I name?
Be honest. Be honest.
Yes,
what is that?
What is what? Which one? You've named, and there's a mix. You can't not mix them. You gotta give me because.
What did I mix? Steak. Steak? Salmon?
Salmon is lunch. A salmon Caesar salad is lunch. You eat salmon when the sun's out. Salmon's for the sun. You can't eat salmon at dark.
Salmon, the best form of salmon is at dinner. Salmon is a dinner item.
Salmon's for the sun. Salmon is on a patio during the sunlight.
No, it's not.
You ever seen the sunlight hit your salmon?
That's fine. My thing is...
What's a cheeseburger then, Cam? A cheeseburger is lunch.
A cheeseburger is lunch.
A
cheeseburger is lunch.
A cheeseburger is to lunch is what pancakes is to breakfast.
Lunch is Hall of Fame. The goat of lunch is a cheeseburger. You are out of you're
saying that lunch is even a real thing.
That's my point. Anything you eat at lunch is just what you want to eat before dinner.
No, lunch is between 11
You don't bust down a steak your steak is not a natural lunch thing.
Stop talking about steaks. I'm fine. That's being dinner. I've already conceded to that.
A burger is dinner.
If you eat a burger at dinner and you're above the age of 6, you're going to hell. Yeah. Like, you cannot do that.
The amount of burgers you've had at dinner.
I only eat dinner steaks. Steaks is the only thing I eat at dinner.
Oh, maybe of the past 9 months. Before that, you had a sweet and spicy every 24 hours on the dot at dinner. Dinner.
Fast food is not dinner. Fast food is lunch. You cannot have fast food dinner.
Are we in the real world?
There's only two things that can be dinner. Only two things.
There's two things that can be dinner.
Home cooked meal, restaurant. Anything in between that, you're just eating. That is not your dinner. Dinner is not a dinner. Dinner is dined. You have to dine to din.
Dude, you sound like Hogwarts. You have to dine to din. Expelliarmus. No, shut up.
You can't dinner without dining.
Oh, dude. You don't dine at your own house. You don't dine at your own house.
That's what a dining room table's for. That's it is. That's what a dining room table's for.
So can you not use the dawn?
Sorry you don't have community in your house.
So can you not use the dining room table for breakfast?
No.
Oh, I need a stroll. That's a breakfast stroll. What are we talking about, man? What are we talking about? It's a table.
Yes, you can. You can do whatever you want.
I need a spoon. That's my lunch spoon. No.
You've never had a cereal spoon as a kid? I had a Disney princess one. You said that lunch does not exist.
Correct.
Okay. That's insane. What time is breakfast?
Okay, all fast foods, they stop serving breakfast at a certain time. You cannot get breakfast anymore. Majority of them. Some have 24/7, but you can't get breakfast after 10:30. Sure. So that's clearly breakfast food.
Sure.
Okay? Some dinners, like steakhouses and whatever, they don't open until 6 p.m. So this is evidence that this is dinner. Is there a thing for the lunch, for the lunch umbrella that this is lunch?
Burgers, salads, chicken tenders,
everything,
French fries.
Everything you've said, quite literally.
Cam.
This is my point. Listen.
Your point is that you can eat anything whenever. Yes, sure.
Yes,
that doesn't make it not a real thing.
But you name foods that are 100% dinner foods. You name foods that are 100% breakfast foods. Lunch is just that middle ground. All right, can I share something absolutely embarrassing with you?
Of course you can. That's what this podcast is made for.
And you know another layer? This happened while we were roommates, and I don't think you've ever known about it.
Dude, you're good for that. You're good for never telling me something after a decade.
It's my memory, and it just slipped, and then it got jogged by someone else.
Okay, what happened?
So, long story short, I'm talking to Liv. She's asking, she's like, are y'all excited? It's about to happen. I'm like, yeah, dude, the show's going to be great. It's going to be fun.
Are y'all excited? What's going to happen?
The tour.
Oh. She's like, what the f*** are we doing?
She's like, are y'all excited? The tour's about to start. The time's now.
Okay.
I'm like, hell yeah, it's great, and it's really fun, and like everything's just good.
Right.
And then we start talking about college, and she asked me a question. And in that moment, I said, oh my God, I've never told P this.
Okay.
So one day, I don't know what you were doing. You're probably hanging out with people in Rosler, whatever. I was in the room by myself.
Okay.
And
I don't like this.
Just be with me and appreciate my vulnerability. I'm in the room by myself, and I'm watching YouTube, and I'm on my bed, and I pull out a 6-pack ab machine battery powered that stimulates the abs.
You pulled out a what? You pulled out a what? A 6-pack machine stimulator packet?
I bought a machine to give me a 6-pack in college. Just hold on. No, it gets so much worse. It gets so much worse. I bought a machine. slap that sucker right here. It's literally the shape of a six-pack. You put it on your abs, you turn it on, and it's going. It's just squeezing and making your core muscles
tighten,
contract. Okay, so I put it on. I go, all right, P's gone, because I only did it when you left the room because I was way too embarrassed. So you were gone, and I said, I got 30 minutes before he gets back. I need to get a window of exercise in, but I don't want to leave my bed. So I threw the ab machine on, hit a timer, right?
Right.
Our other roommate, Big A Dog, comes in the room. I'm in the bed chilling, right? But right behind Aaron is a communal girlfriend. That sounds crazy.
What happened in this room when I left? You had a six-pack machine and y'all had a prop in the room?
A friend of all of us, which is a girl, is what I meant to say. Like, not
a mutual friend is what that's called.
Mutual, yeah, sure, okay.
A communal girlfriend is crazy.
That was terrible wording.
A mutual friend.
Yes, but it needs to be prefaced that it was a girl because my embarrassment spiked. That's what I'm saying. Like, it wasn't somebody I was getting at.
A girl we all knew.
Exactly. I just said communal. That's community. So a girl we all knew, friend of all of ours, she just walks in right behind Aaron because the door is open.
Yeah.
And I immediately go, holy shit. I said, my cover's about to be blown. I'm going to be the biggest loser ever.
Yeah.
I take my comforter, I throw it over. She's like, what are you doing? I was like, don't worry about it. And she goes, okay, where's P? I said, he's probably putting up shots or something. Get out. And she goes, are you okay? And I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Dog. I turned to my side to face her, right? You remember how my room was?
Yeah.
So I face her. I'm looking at her. My comforter's there. The adhesive gives.
No.
The machine falls off my stomach and slaps on the ground. It literally went like this. And I said, oh, Jesus Christ. And she's looking at me. She's looking at me. She goes, what's that? I don't know what possessed me to say this. Yeah. I'm talking immediately. I created such a complex lie that she had to know it was either.
What'd you say?
I go, oh, that's just like a dumb gift that our youth group leader from school, it was a graduation present. Like, they made us all big baskets. They got us our favorite drinks, everything. And we always used to joke about working out and getting abs. So he got us all like a six-pack ab machine. I was just trying to see if it worked. It's stupid. I blamed it on the Lord. Why'd I go to the youth group? What, for my insecurity? My insecurity is I pinned it on him. Why?
And you're what, 19 at the time? What youth group?
I had abs naturally. I wanted them deep cut, I guess.
And what youth group were you going to at 19?
No, because it was our second year out, and I said, yeah, I've never used it. I was like, it was a graduation present. They made us a basket. They gave us like a Bible and like an ab machine and stuff, and our favorite Powerade. Yeah, I tried it though. It doesn't really work that good. Hey, what are you doing later? You should get out of my room. Like, dude, and
Why?
I don't know, bro.
Did it ever? It obviously didn't work.
Oh no, yeah, it didn't work. But no, it didn't work, and I threw it away. I was so embarrassed. I threw it away after that. I threw it away. I bought that with my money. It was $50. And I was so embarrassed. I said, that can never happen to me again. It has to go in the garbage. And I threw it away.
Cameron.
I know. Ask away.
I would always wonder why you would never leave the room with me sometimes. And I know you wanted to.
Yeah.
And I would be like, Cam, come with me. You're like, I got something to do. And I'm like, no, you don't.
Yeah. And I was like, no, well, you got this one, bro. Let your wings spread. And the whole time I'm sitting there. Yeah, dude. It was just bad, man. Definitely a slight case of body dysmorphia.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know, man.
Dude, isn't that crazy, some of the technology that people get away with selling?
Oh, yeah. Like, that was quite literally a regular TINS unit, and they just made it look like a core on the front. It was just a TINS unit I was putting on my stomach.
There's no way they can legally sell that and say, hey, this is going to work.
Oh, no. I mean, I guarantee there's an asterisk in size.
Results may vary.
Yeah, results may vary. Nothing's promised.
Oh, my God. Speaking of technology, once I tell you this, your phone is not going to work.
Oh, my. Oh, well, then don't tell me.
Yeah, once I say this out loud, your phone's going to break.
Okay. Well, we're going to mute her up. Why? Okay.
Dude, it is insane. It's this iPhone thing that I guess a lot of people are talking about, but it has happened to me.
Oh, you know me. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm low-key getting into a conspiracy bag. Everybody say spooky.
Spooky.
One time at home, everybody say spooky. Hey, say spooky.
Give me that cookie. You spooky. Give me that cookie. Pookie. Spooky with the cookie. Pookie. Drop it real low. Hit that hoopty doopty. Oh my God, if you could watch that back, bro, your lower back, it was like, you were like floating. It was so graceful almost, because it was, I mean, you're fighting gravity, so you were going like slow, but it was just like,
dude, I think they moved, like, whoever, God or whatever, but they're like, there's not enough bones in my lower back, and they put them all in my upper back.
Yeah, you're
too many bones.
You're disproportionate. Your back is not, it's not perfect, man.
No, I have like way more bones up top than down below.
Yeah, you do. You're a big, bro, like a big, you're like those birds that have nothing downstairs, and they're just like this. That's you, dude. Always had nice broad shoulders, good little back, good little serratus. You look down, you go, oh my God.
Dude, we're on tour right now, and I was walking through the lobby before the show, don't know why I was doing that, and somebody saw me, and they were like, Peyton, why you walk like that? And I was like, well, I'm going to the green room.
Dude, I've literally tried to tell him for years.
Yeah.
I said, bro, like, you're so tense when you walk, loosen up.
Yeah,
He goes, what are you talking about? You play back the video, he's like this. Like Bobby Lashley in his prime. You're just like, oh, what? Hey, what? Like, hey, Peyton, over here. You're like, whoa, who said that? Like, that's literally you, bro. You are tense as hell. Your upper back looks like I could hit it with a hammer and it'd sound like glass breaking. It'd sound like Stone Cold came in. That's what your upper back looks like. Peyton, behind you. Oh, who said that? Wait. Oh, hold on. All right. I'm just heading to the green room. Yep. Hey, can I have a conversation? Oh, here's the phone. Absolutely no one on. Oh yeah, we'll do that. Oh, Peyton, I love you so much. Oh wait, I love you too, man. Love you too. Peyton, can I possibly? Hold on real quick. This is a fake phone call, talking to myself, and we're clear. That's you, literally. That hurt, doing that as a joke, that hurt. I know you're in pain. Oh, God.
Dude, you know what's funny?
You need to go to a chiropractor, dude.
I posted the vlog of me meeting Mylan for the first time. All the comments were about me doing this, turning around.
No, I've been telling you for years. You just got a tight upper back. But
about your iPhone to make it stop working, right?
Yeah, back to that.
Has anybody noticed it's getting a lot harder to type on your iPhone? Like, there's a lot more, misspelled stuff.
I will say, now that you say it, yes, it's not like a glaring, but I've definitely been like, am I tripping?
Yes.
Oh, dude, son of a... Dude,
yes.
Oh, my God, no.
Come on.
For me, it's a space bar in the sea. Oh.
Dude, I'm telling you. So, dude, okay. I've been texting for years on an iPhone. Literally, like, my whole life almost, I've been texting on an iPhone. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I know where the keys are, but this past 6 months, actually after I saw a video about this, it stopped working. Like, I have way more misspells. It takes me so much longer to get a text out.
Okay.
But I think that's on purpose.
Oh, Apple.
Because I don't think it's an Apple thing. I think it's higher than that.
Oh my God, the tree.
That's good. Have you been sending more voice memos out lately than...
No, don't strike. You're good.
Have you been sending out more voice memos than you have before recently?
Yeah.
I think that's on purpose. I think that they're purposefully making it so where you have typos, so it's just easier for you to talk into the phone.
Oh my God, so they can get our data and our voice.
But why would they want you to talk into the phone?
Oh my God.
So, because AI, all this stuff, they're trying to get as much IP from you as they can, so they're getting our voices.
Oh, dude, yeah, it's getting spooky.
I've been on the record of this podcast saying I hate sending out voice memos and I hate people sending me voice memos. I don't even text anymore now.
Oh, that's all you do now.
I do is send voice memos because it's so I get so many typos.
Oh my God,
dude, it's a conspiracy. It's going around, and the reason I'm saying this now because everybody that watched this video, now your phone keyboard is going to stop working.
Oh my God, dude,
it is crazy.
That is actually so achievable by them. It's gross almost.
It's a beautiful manipulation.
It's incredible. I mean, that's the dark arts right there. You want to talk about Dr. Snape, Professor Snape, that's them. You just toot?
Yeah. I did.
Oh my God.
I'm never one for a conspiracy theory. I'm not. I got kicked off the show. We have a conspiracy show on our Patreon, and I got kicked off of it. That's how much I'm not into conspiracies.
You are a proud member of the. I do not like the conspiracy.
But then this happened.
This is almost just fact.
It's literally taken over my life.
Oh God, I'd hate to be the little AI agent over your voice.
Oh, dude, my little dirty voice. You know
it did that, and they'd be like, a lot of stutters, a lot of S's.
Bro. It's so rude.
You're like, yeah. Anyway, I was, dude, I read it, and I don't know. Whatever, man. No, the ending to your voice memos are the greatest thing ever.
What do they sound like?
You'll be like, hey Cam, I was just looking over that thing. Can you go ahead and just read that one email real quick, and then just get back to me when you get the. I'll see you later, man. And then you just send it off. It's so funny. I mean, pooped in one day.
Oh yeah, that was a really poopy guy.
I went and looked at the thing.
At my poop?
I would never in a million years.
You're trying to check my stool?
I went and looked at the container after you threw it away.
Oh, okay.
Do you know that container says you should heat this up for 90 seconds?
I don't know what that converts to.
A minute and a half. You did 3.5 minutes. You're eating fire. Like you burned the out of it. But then I've also seen you on the opposite side of the spectrum. When you heat it up, you never stir it. You never mix it up. You'll just accept uneven temperatures.
What do you mean? You're not. How do you mix it up?
Dude, you're 7.
No, I understand.
No,
like after I cook it,
I'm Peyton and I'm 7 years old. You are a kid.
After I cook it or before I cook it?
After, during, not before. Before is cold hard, right?
Yeah.
When you heat it up, you're supposed to mix it.
In the middle of it while it's going?
Some of them require it, but at least bare minimum after. You literally threw it in there. You didn't open it. You didn't break the seal.
I like the presentation of the meal prep. That's
You're
like the main part.
You're supposed to mix it up so everything can get evenly heated.
First of all, it's because I like brownies.
What? You had honey asparagus garlic chicken. What are you talking about brownies?
It's because I grew up liking brownies a lot. That's why I cook my food the way I do.
Am I having a stroke? What is happening? What does that mean?
It's because
how does that correlate?
The corner piece of the brownie, I liked it when it stuck to the pan and it made that noise, like that. It'd go. It would come off the pan, and so
oh my God, I'm getting hungry.
And then I would like to chew on the outer edge of the
gristle. Yeah, that's a good.
Yes,
what?
and so
what does that have to do with your garlic honey chicken asparagus?
Because whenever I heat my meal prep up too long, it starts to blend into the container. Like the plastic starts to melt into like the potatoes, and you'll get that same noise. I'll go, and then I eat it. It kind of tastes like a brownie on the edge.
I'm gonna have to do crowdsourcing money for your treatments here in 10 years. You are going to have an uncurable thing if you continue that. You just said on the internet forever that I like heat nuking my food so much for the microplastics blend into my food so I can audibly hear a and then you eat the plastic. Oh, you're not, dude, you're not real.
Is that bad?
Real. That's terrible for you.
Really?
Stop burning your tongue by choice, you weirdo.
Well, I thought they wouldn't put...
And then mix your food.
I thought they wouldn't put dangerous containers on something that they're telling you to heat it up.
All right, bro. I mean, you are an anomaly. You are an enigma.
Careful. Whoa. Speaking of enigmas, you know what today is? It's the 29th. You know what 10 days ago was?
I can't even say it without getting an eye grip. You're like, June. I go, June. Oh, I can't do it. Can't do it.
You know what?
Juneteenth.
It's Juneteenth, Cam.
Juneteenth. Oh.
Got something to say?
Happy Juneteenth, brother. or is that... I don't know the proper thing, though, because it's not like a birthday, right? It's, we've been down this path
We've been down this path. Did you forget what Juneteenth was?
It was... Oh, man, it's already been a year. Time's incredible. Time is incredible.
Juneteenth.
This was when the southern states received the good news. Y'all received.
Yeah, stop saying the good news.
That's what it is.
Yes, but
is that not? That's literally.
Yes.
It's when the southern states heard through the grapevine.
Sure.
That they were free.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Juneteenth.
But
that's a history lesson brought to you by. Oh, the cabinet. Yeah. Now, is it more like, do I direct it to you or to all my fellow blacks?
This right here. You're right here. Your fellow blacks. Here you go.
Oh, I'm too hot. No, I'm not.
You know, fist up in the air. Here we go.
Okay. This feels a bit ritualistic. Here we go. Be louder for it. Come on. is it a happy or merry situation? Is it like merry Juneteenth, or is it like a happy like congrats? Like
Congrats, Jalen.
Well deserved. Happy Juneteenth. Can I say blacks? Or is that's too? That's like rough to my African Americans. But is it all?
Yeah. Here, go ahead.
Happy Juneteenth to dude. This is incredibly.
Come on,
I need a prep. I need to prep real quick. Happy Juneteenth to my fellow.
Do the Juneteenth jingle.
Happy Juneteenth to my fellow.
Yes.
African Americans.
Yes.
Is that okay to say? To my fellow African Americans.
Yes.
Happy Juneteenth to my fellow African Americans.
Well, not fellow, because you're not.
That's true.
Yeah.
Happy Juneteenth to all my African Americans.
Not yours. They're not yours anymore. That's the point. That's the point. That's the opposite of what we did.
It's like July 19th. That's the opposite.
Yeah, it's like that. 4th of July, you can get that off. But yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Happy Juneteenth, African Americans. I absolutely love y'all, your culture, your music, your food, your clothes, your sports.
Hey, fist up. Fist up.
Fist up. I love all of that about
Fist.
y'all. I married a black woman.
Well, okay. Well,
doesn't
make it right.
All my sons are 1/4.
That doesn't.
Happy Juneteenth.
You got to start bringing up fractions with black people.
That's a bad practice. Was it 3/4?
3/5.
It was like 3/5 and 40 meals or something. What was it? Or,
Get on the mic. Get on the mic. Say, I love you, black people.
I love all black. Well,
Yeah. No.
Wait.
Say it.
I love you, black people. Happy Juneteenth.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right. Thank you for bearing with me through that, fellow listeners. A lot of possessive talk came out of me. Is that ancestral?
It's natural. It's
Really?
it's all your spirits coming.
Now let's just role play with me. What if I went back 4 generations and found out my great grandfather was like a bad owner.
Oh, he was. I can't. It's not. You don't have to think. He was. If he was white back in that time, he wasn't a slave.
You never know. But he could have been in New York.
There's still slaves in New York.
Oh, there were. But I'm saying it's
not
a New York master compared to a
Alabama
massa. That's a woof.
Yeah.
But
both wrong. I think it's lesser of two evils.
Both terribly wrong. Oh yeah. Oh, very much evil. But I'm saying, oh god.
Are you telling me I should prefer one?
No, I mean now if we role play, if we stick to the cosplay,
I don't like that role play.
I'd much rather be up north.
You would much rather. You'd be fine anywhere you went.
Well, that's true. But I'm saying if I were anyway.
You know, when me and Cam watched Django for the first time, he was like, that would have been me. You know, the guy that was walking with Django everywhere? That's how he watched Django. He brought himself into it. So he was like, but you can't fight like Django, so it wouldn't have been me and you.
Dude, can I say, you just jogged an insane memory of mine. I watched Django in theaters on release weekend.
Yeah.
Thinking it was just a sick, you know, Jamie Foxx is on his horse and it's a sick movie, right? Yeah. When I tell you,
it was a horse movie?
No, I just thought it was like a Western, like, cause in the so when did Django come out? First off, we were fairly young.
Like 2013,
we were fairly like 14 years old,
yeah.
Maybe. Like obviously, I'm not an idiot. I knew what slavery was at that age, but like I think from the trailers, I didn't fully grasp that it was a slave-based movie. So I get in the theater. Mind you, I get into the theater. I go with my friend Corday and his. Don't need to say anything. Yeah, I go with Corday and his sister and his mom.
Oh, that was awkward.
I get into this theater. Only white person. I am the only white person in a 200-seater capacity IMAX movie theater. I'm the only white guy.
Watching Django on IMAX is crazy, and being the only white guy.
And mind you, I have braces, a nasty haircut, and I'm wearing like a pink shirt. So I mean, it's just not optically good, right?
Oh, Cameron.
So I walk in, and I'm just like, oh, I'm so ready for Django. I was like, oh. I go, whoa. I go, I thought you said Straight Outta Compton was in theater 16.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, no, sit down. Oh, no, I watched that movie 4 times. Let me finish it. I'm sorry. Take it out. Here we go.
No, you can keep it.
Oh, okay. So I go in, I watch the movie, right? Now, I need you to think about how uncomfortable I was as the only white member in the audience of Django at a ripe age of maybe 14 years old.
Why were you so nervous?
Every time they said the word, I did not know what to do with my existence. I didn't know, like, there were some funny times when they said it. I was like, I can't laugh. I was like, I cannot laugh. There were some serious times I was like, yeah, dude, he deserves it. Like, I did not
Who deserves it?
When he was shooting the white people at the end and stuff.
I thought you said he.
Oh, no.
That's the reverse. I thought like we deserved it.
But the whole movie, I just kind of felt like eggshells. But then at the end, bro, I was like,
you're the only one you went.
I said, hell of a film. I said, they did that good. Hell of a film. Holy Oscar, flowers.
You start high-fiving Corday.
No, I got some high fives at the end of the movie, though. Swear to God, that was
High-fiving after Django is crazy, being the only white person.
That's not on me. That's not on me. They were giving me high fives. I'm not kidding either. Like, we were leaving the theater. You know how the floodlights come on, so you can kind of see now.
Yeah,
bro, we were kind of up top.
This is insane.
We're making our way down,
insane.
and there's literally people giving me knuckles, and they're just like,
You're the whitest person I know.
They literally like this. Appreciate it, bro. I was like, appreciate it. I was like, I just watched it. I paid the same $14. I was like, what do you mean? They're like, bro, hell yeah. And I was like, all right, my brother.
No.
I said, hell yeah, we'll see you in the.
Dario looks like he's about to come over here. Oh, dude.
Wild. Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm talking about times, and I thought, dude, this is the most thing I have. Like, these are things I have to deal with at my house.
Okay, what happened?
World Cup's happening, right?
Yes.
We're going through.
Viva Mexico, USA.
Mexico, USA, all these teams, right? Australia played a game. Okay. I'm talking to Olivia about soccer, right? I'm just kind of giving her an overall rundown.
Yeah.
And Australia was playing on the TV.
Yeah.
Who'd they play first? I don't remember. It doesn't even matter. But they're playing, and it's like the very beginning of the second half.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, this game's going to be good. Olivia literally goes, doesn't it suck? And I go,
What?
And she goes like, they already know what happened. And I go, what in the doctor, what are you talking about?
Who knows what happened and what happened?
She goes, in Australia, they already know the outcome. We're just kind of sitting here watching a rerun. And I said,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
what do you possibly mean by that statement?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And she goes, well, aren't they like 14 or like 16 hours ahead? They've already seen the game.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And you can only imagine. I mean, one of my sons are screaming, crying. One's hitting my shin. I'm heavily overstimulated. And my wife, who's 28 years old and an adult, goes, they already know the result.
What'd you do?
I literally said, oh my God. I said, what'd you say? I said, what the?
What'd you say? I hate the dog pile. And please don't get mad at me when I say this. I'm not. Your wife is dumb. I'm not. I can't.
Say she has dumb moments.
No, I love her.
She's not a dumb person.
No.
Say she has dumb moments. Say she has dumb moments.
She has dumb moments. She's like really stupid moments. Like I love your wife. I've known her for a decade. Like that's family, bro. But she's not.
No, she has dumb moments.
No, because I have a moment that happened with her recently too, and I literally I almost pushed your wife over. Like it made me so upset.
What happened?
So I was on the phone with my girlfriend and your wife.
Yes.
They were out eating together.
Okay.
Right?
Oh
They were out eating together, and I was on the phone, and I hear Liv in the back. I hear your wife in the back. They're ordering, right? Your wife is looking at the menu, and she, dead seriously, she asks my girlfriend. She's looking at the menu. She goes, "What's sparkling water?" Your wife asked that to a human being. Your wife asked, "What is sparkling water, Cameron?"
I love her, bro.
No, I love her too.
I love her to death.
I love her
man.
too, Cam. But it's getting to a point, man, where concern is starting to set in.
Like it was always. Now this has always been lit. Like she's
always
been not the any analogy you want. Not the brightest bulb.
Oh.
Not the sharpest tool in the shed.
We knew academics wasn't meant for her.
But my God, when she
is-
started popping out children, man.
Oh, it's taking a toll.
Oh wow, it was the little wittiness or the lack of plus mom brain now.
Oh man.
What's sparkling water? Australia already knows the result. Why are we even watching it? I said they already know who won. Why do we get the reruns? I thought they were playing here. And I literally was like, I said, Olivia, this is a live, like this is happening right now. This is a live sporting event. She's like, no, I know, but the time zone, like they've already seen it. It's at 16 hours ahead. How can they have not? And I go, Olivia. And she was like struggling to grasp it, like genuinely.
She goes, "Why is it bright in here?"
She goes, what the heck?
What's a light?
I thought the sun was outside.
No, she's
Is it raining? I thought it was summer. Oh God, I love that.
I love her to death.
I love that woman. Dude.
I love her to death too.
No, those moments they piss me off.
I heard it.
It is like a.
I heard it and I was like, Sarah, you're a nurse. You need to check. Like, you need to
like, hit her with
get a CAT scan.
Hit her with something, bro.
Like, something's got to
touch the temporal region. Do something.
When
man.
I heard that, Cam, it took everything in me not to block my girlfriend's number. Like, I was like, I don't even want to be near that. Like, I can't not handle that.
And dude, sometimes
Don't have to whisper. She's not here.
We're gonna get really vulnerable.
Okay, let's do it.
When me and Liv argue, right?
Yeah.
Oh God, I love you, Liv, and whatever. When me and her argue, she'll say some, and then a sentence later, she completely refutes her own point. It completely goes against what she just said.
Yeah.
So then I go, dude, I'm not gonna argue with someone that literally doesn't make sense. I was like, this is foolish. I was like, I don't associate myself with fools, and you're acting like a fool. Like I don't do fool. And she goes, you're always talking to me like I'm dumb. She goes, don't talk to me and make me feel little, and you talk to me like I'm stupid. And then one time, bro, I physically couldn't do it. Like, it was building up. Yeah. And I love her to death. And I literally was like, Liv, me, sometimes you are. You're stupid. and that's so like,
it's mean to say.
It's so mean.
It's true, but it's mean.
Like, it literally felt like I was arguing in like a prank mirror. Like I'm going against myself, and then all of a sudden it switches sides. And I was like, what the? Am I on ecstasy?
At that point, bro, you just gotta be like, yeah, okay.
No, I tried to. I tried to. And she goes, oh, you're gonna be quiet like a little kid?
Yep.
You're gonna be quiet? And I go, yeah. And she goes, that's why you don't even know what we know together when I know it. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, oh, dude.
I couldn't deal with that. I love her to death. No,
it's far and few though.
I wasn't. You know, it's so funny because that just happened. That sparkling water thing. I was never gonna bring it up because I have respect.
Yes.
When you open that floodgate, dude, and I'm not joking.
That's insane.
Sometimes, like, I'm good storyteller. I can like make a story sound like that was full on how it happened too.
Do you remember what she did with my mom? Right?
What happened with
her? My mom went to a restaurant and she literally said, it was a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah.
And it just had the items. It was like tacos, quesadillas, enchiladas, and it had the prices next to it.
Pretty elementary, yeah.
Yeah. And she literally said, what's all on the taco 14?
Oh yeah.
It's like that's my wife. Like I love her to death, but it's just
she read the name of
she thought the order was taco number 14
and not just taco was $14.
And I'm like, are you
no, it's
here?
that. No, and honestly, you gotta start getting her coloring books.
Oh, she has some. She has about 4. She has a good collection.
You got to get her more. You got to Sudoku. Like my mom, I'm having to get her on that too.
Sudoku would break Liv's frontal lobe. Sudoku would put Liv in a straitjacket, dog. I think it's Sudoku first off, not Dooku.
Dude, you know what's funny? All the comments right now are cooking us. Y'all so rude and mean.
Liv's the best person. I literally talked about it earlier in this episode. When she is such a good person and woman, and she's sexy, and I love everything about her.
Oh, dude, shut up. But God, she's missing something up top.
Oh, she is. Oh, boy.
I want to keep talking about relationships because I have a question for you.
Okay, hit me.
How early on in a relationship do you show your flaccid penis?
Oh, God almighty.
Because I thought about that the other day.
That is a wicked question. That's a loaded question, boy. That's a loaded question.
Really? How so?
First thing is grower or shower, right? My personal self, very much a grower.
I feel like
grower immediately, whatever you were comfortable with as a shower, add 3 months. Like, if you were comfortable showing on day one, if you're a shower penis, it's 3 months and 1 day now if you're a grower. Now, if you're comfortable with the 2 month mark, it's now 5 months. As a grower, you don't do that. Like
I feel like 90% of men are growers.
Oh yeah.
So I want to say, let's just take it from the grower standpoint.
From the grower standpoint perspective, and this is a complete. Like it's not like someone you grew up with and now y'all are trying to date, or like some like you.
No, just like your first time being with
your. Now you're dating.
Yes, like you're dating, like
no shot.
Not sexy time, but just like walking around the house, booty butt. God, when are you showing the flaccid man?
First off, I don't think I've been a homeowner for 2 years now, and my 4 walls have never seen me fully naked. My art and my canvases and mirrors, they've never seen me fully naked. Why? I don't walk around fully naked.
It's that bad?
It's not even necessarily for the meat allegations, but it's more just like, man, I'm not that comfortable in my own skin yet to just be butt naked.
You've been with your wife for a decade, bro.
No, it has nothing to. No, I'm talking
just for yourself.
Oh no, Peyton. I'm talking about when no one else is in the house.
No camera.
I'm not naked, dude.
No,
I don't. I walk around my own house when no one is there. This happened the other day.
You do not put on a sweater.
Oh no, I'm not Winnie the Pooh in it, but I'll be in some draws. And then the other day, I went and I dropped. So this is 100%. This happened like 2 weeks ago.
No.
Everyone was gone. Mm-hmm. My mom, my wife, and the kids were out because Mylan had a little baby appointment. I'm at the crib by myself. Time to shower. I take off all my clothes. Shower's running. I take off my underwear. Now I'm butt naked.
Okay.
Very short journey to the shower.
Right.
I throw it in the dirty clothes hamper, and I get to the shower. I don't have a towel, so my towel's in the closet down the hall.
No.
In my house. My life, my body, no one else is here. I know there's no secret cameras.
No.
I walk around my own house butt naked like this.
You do not palm and walk. You do not palm and waddle.
I said,
Cameron.
and I was like, oh God, let's shower.
You start with your head in the shower?
Are you insane, dude?
You wash your head first in the shower?
You enter a shower.
First thing I touch is my First thing I touch in the shower is my penis.
I mean, my hands they probably locate down there to the genitalia
I don't wash
region.
anything before I wash my penis.
My head is the first thing that the water hits every shower.
Oh, I've washed my head last. I don't even wash really my head, but
No, I'm talking about what the water hits.
it's my cock. It's actually my
You
butt.
enter showers like this. That's how you get in the shower. You go, see?
Yes.
Imagine your belly button and up is all dry and you're just soaking wet on the dick. You're just like this.
Yes. It's so because if
And you think I'm the lunatic.
if your
You
legs
think I'm the weird.
if your legs are warm, your body gets warm.
I turn on the shower and I walk in like this. Eat. Water's coming down and I go.
No, that's like that'll give you shock. You cannot do that.
Shock is where you thrive.
I do not like shock. So this I
can't go anywhere without you.
that car is not going to leave a paint hardened sign in that car. We're going to the same spot. That's not even like an ego thing.
Okay, I'm gonna start doing this. We're going to the same spot. I'm gonna get my bag and I go, my leave. I cannot leave, but stay with the king. No, but dude, it's everything though.
No,
If
it's a little homoerotic that you tell me good night before you take a nap. And I'm going to put that out there. It's like, I don't know if that's a hint, like come take some with you. I don't know what that is and I don't like it. I don't like it. And it throws me off. Hey, bro, I'm about to hit the hay. It would be way cooler.
First off, are you someone's grandpa? Who just hit the hay?
Who says grandpa? Who says that? Who says grandpa?
I poke my hand. Oh, I've never said grandpa in my life, by the way. I don't know why that
First
just came
time?
out. First time. You don't say hit the hay.
Oh, yeah, I'm about to go lights out real quick.
I'm about to go. Is this like stealth recon? Hey, ships entered the bay. See you in 20. Like, no, what are you talking about? Hey, I'm about to go lights off, all comms, out of here. Red dot sensor, alarm set, lights out. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm about to go dark real quick.
I'm about to go dark, silence quickly. Like, what are you talking about?
Or hit it like a real dog
night.
and say like, hey, bro, I'm about to take a quick 10.
Who said what? I don't need to say that. And I definitely want more than 10. I need more than 10.
Dude, people that
Saying
take
good night. No, dude, you get cringed by my love of you. That's it. I love you. I said, hey man, good night.
And taking a nap longer than 8 minutes is irresponsible.
Oh, 8-minute naps are cush, dude. Oh my god.
That's what I'm saying.
they're So
dude,
good.
You're not 16. Stop talking like that.
I've never said that ever, and I'm getting nervous.
Naps
actively.
are so good.
The back of my knees are sweating. I just said naps are weed. I just said that. Like that came out of my mouth.
Dude, it's so crazy, like, going around these different states and different cities. I wasn't expecting, and again, we're going to have a full breakdown over on our Patreon, but I wasn't expecting San Francisco to be so cold.
Oh my...
California is the coldest place on Earth in June.
No, I have no idea. Like, it's California. It's not supposed to be. It has to be because of the ocean. It has to be.
Yeah, isn't that strange?
That it was cold by the ocean? No, that's common, but how cold? That's the strange part.
Yeah, but whenever we were going on the bridge, they said it was the sea.
Okay. One, incredibly wrong. Two, who's they? You didn't talk to anybody.
The Franciscans.
The Franciscans.
Yeah.
You didn't speak to a soul, so who is they?
I know, I went on a run because I'm on my fitness journey. Somebody was eating in the room.
Oh, I went to the little fitness gym. Terrible gym, by the way. I mean, just terrible gym.
No, oh my God.
They should call it cardio room. They should say cardio room.
When I visited you in that gym, there was a lady that kicked me doing a cartwheel. There was a weird in there kicking cartwheels. Can I say that? That was
she was blocking the water machine.
No, I literally, she saw me trying to leave, and she literally was blocking that door with
She said,
cartwheel.
I don't like him. Did a flip.
Yeah, but they said it was
It's not the sea.
Is the sea and the ocean the same thing?
Nowhere near. They're close because it's water, but it's not. They're so different. Sea and the ocean are not the same.
How so not?
Oceans are massive. An ocean, like water is inside of the ocean. So sorry.
I was saying, what?
So sorry. Ocean is inside of or land is inside
You try
of
it
ocean.
one more time. How about you take a breath?
Land is inside of the ocean. Like the ocean is around the entire earth, and there's pockets of land. A sea is inside of land.
Did you say land is inside of the ocean?
Yes. So like if you strip like ocean,
an island?
No, not. I mean, technically all lands and islands. You could say that, but no, I'm saying ocean is the whole globe, and there's the massive parts of the land. That's the ocean. Seas are like the little pockets, like inside of countries. When there's a big body of water that's very big, it's clearly not a lake. It's typically in land mass, not fully surrounded, but it's inside.
What the are you talking about? What are you saying right now?
That's the main difference.
So you're talking about a lake?
No one said lake. I said lake. I said it's not a lake. Okay, ocean is the globe. 70% of the world's water, right? So oceans are the massive bodies that there's endless miles of nothing and nothing. Now, when it's still the ocean and it comes up on the coast of California, that's the ocean. Seas.
So it has to be next to California to be the ocean.
No, it's the whole world. But seas are typically, they're smaller and they're like not wrapped, but there's around land, like inside of land is what I'm saying to you.
So a lake.
It's not a lake. A lake is fully enclosed and small-ish.
Okay,
except for the great ones.
So a lake is closed. You can't escape a lake.
Correct. I mean, yeah.
A sea
is partially closed.
So you can get it. So you can get in and out of a sea
from an ocean. Yes.
What the cutoff of a sea and an ocean? Then
I think someone just gave them lines one day.
I thought a sea and an ocean was just a different names, like the coast.
Oh no. Coast.
Like the Gulf. Like the Gulf of Mexico is the ocean. The Mediterranean Sea is the ocean.
Oh, no.
But it's just in the Mediterranean part, and they just named it something fun. Like the Gulf of Mexico, right, is the ocean.
I think it's the ocean. Now, a gulf. Now, I'm not too quizzical on a gulf. I don't know what makes a gulf, but I know a sea when I see one.
So, okay, well, wait. How, like the Indian Ocean.
Yes, sir. That's an ocean.
But it's only for the Indians.
No.
Like, that's the Indians got that one.
No, it's a big one by India.
And the Gulf of Mexico is for the Mexicans.
Yeah, they drink from that water. No, I'm just kidding. But I don't know what a gulf is. A sea, okay, back to the base. A sea and an ocean are different. Peyton Harden, seas and oceans are different.
I'm understanding that you're saying that, but is it like salt water and fresh water?
They're both salt water. They're both big, they're both salt water, and they're both...
So there's no difference, is what I'm hearing.
Okay, you're a physical learner. Let me show you something. Ocean, huge. Then there's land. It meets, right?
You can't do that like that. I don't know where we're at.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. Because are we in America?
Literally doesn't matter.
Let's take it by America. Yeah.
So all the water to the west of California, that's a fat ocean,
but
right?
they call it the sea.
Well, then don't go. No, they don't.
Then why is it called the Bay Area?
What does that mean?
Because they said it's the Bay. They call that water the Bay. You want to go to the Bay? Yeah, I'm going to go to the Bay.
That's the Bay. That's cool.
So is that the ocean?
Because there's bays and there's piers. If they called it pier area, it doesn't make a difference. It's an ocean.
No, the pier's the deck. The Bay is the water.
The water right next to it might be the bay or something, but it's the ocean.
Then where are the names coming from? Why is it called
Ask the people that named them. There is a difference.
So you're saying the Dead Sea isn't the ocean?
No. It's the Dead Sea.
Why?
I didn't name it. I'm not Jack Sparrow. I didn't name this. I don't know why, but it is.
Okay, are there certain animals that only can go in the sea? And there's only animals that can go in the ocean?
I mean, I would assume.
So, like, in the ocean.
Maybe they're bred in the sea and they like it there, like their pocket of land, and they don't like other people.
So, like, when I've been to the ocean before, they tell me be careful of jellyfish and sharks.
Yeah.
Like, but you can't find a crocodile in the ocean. Those are sea creatures. Like seahorses. You can't find a seahorse in the ocean. Those go in the sea.
You think? No, you're starting to panic. You're starting to panic and piss me off. Double P squared. Did you just say a crocodile?
Yeah.
Is a sea creature?
Or do those belong in lakes?
Those are very much lakes and swamps, my boy. If I'm out in a cruise and I'm just flowing through the Mediterranean Sea and there's a gator.
But you just said you're in the ocean. Cruises don't go through the sea.
Yes, they do.
So
You've
it's the
never
same.
been on a cruise.
So it's the same thing then. If they go in the same water.
Hey, Ronaldo had a hat trick. Wait, he did?
I don't know. They don't know that joke yet.
Dude, oh my God, this is like, it makes my brain itch.
But do you understand the confusion?
No, I do.
If they're saying that the sea and the ocean are different.
Yes. No, there needs to be more distinctive differences.
Exactly.
I'll give you that.
But if a seahorse can go in the ocean, what the hell is the difference?
It's just his name. I agree with you. Let's just call him a water horse.
You always
call him agua horse. He can go wherever he wants to in the water. Just floating around, just like that. But the sea and the ocean's different. Just think sea is smaller. We're going to do this, all right? You have a bathtub, then you have a pool.
Yeah.
Then you have a river, possibly a creek. But then you go to a lake.
Yeah.
Past the lake is sea. Then you have ocean. Sizes, they're both salt water. It's stupid, but there is a difference.
So what I'm hearing is you don't know.
I said the land. You just can't like conceptualize it.
But I don't have an answer, therefore I can't concede to them being, my point being wrong.
Oh my God, what a manipulative snake of the tongue. I gave you the answer, you just don't understand it. That doesn't mean you don't have an answer.
Oh my God, I have an update.
Update on what?
From
Your
last
health?
week. No, from last week.
Oh.
Remember when I talked about dine-in movie theaters last week?
Oh my God.
And I told you after that episode that I'm going back.
You did?
I went back.
Better experience.
Confirmed that I'm never going back. Dude, I hate to talk about this because I know this guy watches the podcast, but can I say something, brother, to the guy in the dine-in movie theater? No. You single-handedly
spare him.
Have ruined that experience for me. And I kid you not, like, f that guy. I'm joking, but like honestly, like
no, he's not.
No, I am joking. But let's have some sense of professionalism here. Can I be honest?
I love this.
Update on the dine-in movie theater.
Oh God, give it to us.
Last week I said how much I hate the experience because I hate the waiters and the waitresses that come by and they talk to you in the middle of the movie, and I don't like the flow of the experience, and I don't like to hear somebody back there talking about, can I get some more cheese, fat shut up. And so
and I said you got a rough hand dealt to you.
Yes.
You should try it again.
So I went to the movie theater and I was like, as you know, I'm on this journey to find the perfect movie theater before Spider-Man comes out.
Yes.
Because that's important to me.
Very honorable journey.
So I'm sitting at the movie theater, right? Me and Sarah, I'm sitting there, right? I get served earlier than before. Perfect. So I'm like, okay, maybe it was just a bad experience.
Here we go.
I'm like,
oh God.
I'm like 15 minutes into the movie, 20 minutes into the movie. This is important to learn the structure and the plot. We're about to get our first piece of like something wrong is going to happen in this film. It's a problem that we are going to have to solve later in this film, right? So I order something, or Sarah orders something, right? About 8 minutes into the movie, I'm like, irresponsible of you. Should have done that earlier. Now my movie theater experience is ruined because there's a flashing light next to me. So she orders, right? And this guy comes and brings it in about 15 minutes into the movie. Now, he sets the food down on our little tray, right? And he's right here. The theater is in front of me, right? So I'm watching the movie. The guy's in my peripheral to my right. He drops the tray. I don't look at him because I'm not here for you.
You go, oh,
I'm here for the movie. As I'm sitting there, I notice the guy ain't leaving.
There's still a body.
That means I have to interact. So I look over, and he's staring at me like this. Mind you, it's dark in the theater.
Pitch black.
Pitch black. I make eye contact with him, and I go, huh? He goes, I know you from somewhere?
Oh, dude. Oh.
I go, what? He goes, you do something.
You know, I can't hear you over the film I'm trying to watch. I can't hear you over the movie I spent money on.
He goes, you're famous, aren't you? Oh, wow, man. Really? Right now? And I go, not really, man. I just do stuff. And he goes, dude. He goes, okay. I look over at my drink. I don't have a straw. So now I got to ask him for something. I go, yeah, man, famous. Can you bring me back a straw? He goes, anything for you. Oh. He leaves, comes back with 4 straws. I asked for one. F you. I don't want that many straws.
Way too many.
Right? He comes back with 4 straws, sets them down. I swear to God, he goes, now I know. I go, what? Still trying to watch the movie. He goes, now I know. What? He goes, you got all them podcasts on YouTube. It's a weird way to phrase that. I go, yep, that's me. He goes, you mind if I get a picture?
You are absolutely lying. You are not being serious.
I swear on everything I love. you mind if I get a picture? By the way, not trying to whisper. So everybody's hearing this.
Would you mind if I get a picture, man?
And this is the part about me. I love the people that support us so much. I've never said no, ever, to a picture. Except for that one time we got evacuated from the movie theater because of a potential shooting. That time I was like, probably not appropriate. I'm trying to save my life here. So...
I forgot about... We're literally getting pushed through like these back... like hallways because
there's SWAT teams on top of
There was a gun threat and this dude goes, hey, love the videos. Quick flick?
I go, nope.
I said, not happening.
So he goes, you mind if I get a picture? I go, wouldn't see why not, right? He goes,
no better time, huh?
Front flash camera. You know, on the iPhone when it's dark, that flash stays on the screen for like 30 seconds because it has to go 10, 9. It has to like develop. So I'm sitting there like this, not even looking at the camera. I just feel the whole theater looking. And he goes, hey man, anything you need, I'll be here.
I'd be like, for you to get the away from me. So I literally, first off, I did not realize that he was about to take the picture in the movie. Like, that is...
No. I thought he was going to say after.
I love that you are, like, you deserve to be fired.
No. He doesn't deserve employment at that establishment. You don't belong in the movie
theater. You really don't. And I appreciate you being here, and hopefully this was funny for you. You need to be fired. Like,
yeah,
I hope
100%.
your boss says this, you need to be fired. But I would have looked at... If a man serving me at this theater would have said, hey, can we get a picture? Not whispering. Can we get a picture right now?
Yeah.
I literally been like this. Right now. You think... this is the appropriate time. Right now. Like that. I've had people ask me for pictures in the movie before.
Yeah.
With at least enough brain to go, hey, after the movie, can we get a picture? And I go, no problem. I'll throw my popcorn away. We'll do it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Back to the film.
Yeah.
The man front flash took a selfie with you.
And he was an employee. He was an employee of the theater.
That is legit next level wickedness.
And it's like now I'm at square zero of theater experiences, and I'm running out of time.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm looking to pirate Spider-Man. Like, I'm looking to pirate it. Like I have a theater at my house. I'll pirate the movie. Sorry to Marvel, but like, unless y'all invite me to something,
unless I see it before that guy serves another movie theater, then I'm pirating it. You would have been completely right in doing this. If you would have took that guy, the picture with that guy, and then up and left, I probably would be crying on the floor right now. That would have been the greatest thing I've ever heard.
It left the theater?
If you literally went, I can't do it. It just took off. Oh my God. Or you hit him with the Magnus Carlsen. He goes, can we get a picture? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I did. Oh, yeah. Dude, I literally turned to Sarah and I was like, never again. And she goes, I know.
Dude, okay, then that I can't even defend it anymore. I've always had good experiences at the dine-in.
Yeah.
I think now I will. Let's call a spade a spade. It was a red flag, red card on Sarah. She ordered something when the movie already started. You got to order all your before. Yeah. So I don't know. Could be maybe
100%.
one more attempt.
Never again. I literally spit on the floor before I walked out. It's never happening. I was like, what? I was like, I'm out. Ultimate sign of disrespect.
Oh, I got disrespected the other day. Bad.
Really?
Terribly. At the same family photos.
You're easy to disrespect.
No, you want to know the crazy part? It keeps happening by my wife. What did you just say?
Very
easy to disrespect.
Yeah, because like, what are you going to do?
I'm joining a boxing gym today.
It's like the reason people don't.
That's the craziest thing you've ever said to me in the history of our friendship. Not even the pod. The history. You literally said you're so easy to disrespect.
No,
and then you looked me up and down. You said, "Cause what are you gonna do?" That's insane.
No, it's not because like the reason people don't disrespect you is not because you're intimidating. It's because you're nice.
Yeah, that's fine. But take my kindness as weakness and figure it out.
You go.
I go. Why would you say that?
So how'd you get disrespected?
Bro, okay, so I was going through pictures of the tour, all the pictures we took, and I saw these pictures myself. I said, what the hell? Completely forgot to tell you this.
What happened?
So remember how we took the family pictures?
Yeah, where your ears were dirty.
In my ears.
Yes.
Bro, so we're taking, there was a part that was in the living room.
Okay.
All right? And the lighting was not the best, and I was just kind of getting really tired. And I was like, oh my God, man. So everything gets fixed, and it's finally time to start taking pictures. She's snapping, and Liv's next to me, right? We're taking pictures together. She starts going like this. babe. And I'm like this. I'm like, what? She's like, fix your face. I said, fix my face is crazy. I'm like, what are you talking? I'm just smiling, Liv. I'm smiling. I flossed for the picture. What do you mean? And she's like, the woman's just like, keep going. Keep moving. These are beautiful. And I'm just like, Olivia throws a hand up.
Yeah.
Like she's a crosswalk guard. She throws a hand up and goes, give me a moment, please, to our photographer.
Oh, no.
She then turns as if she's like breaking the conversation off, not like we're 5 feet away from her. She can hear every word.
She brought you into a huddle.
Yeah, she put me in a huddle. She said, step in my office real quick. And I said, what are you doing? And she goes, babe, you just, like these pictures are not going to be hangable if you look like that.
First, that's a crazy way to say the pictures are going to suck.
I said, not going to be hang. She said, you look tired. She said, you look really tired. And I went,
I hate that. That's my biggest pet peeve.
I said, Liv, one, I am. Okay, let's get that just out. Clear as day. I am exhausted.
There's no secret here.
I will go to bed standing right here if you let me. I will literally go. And I said, but why are you having to say it? She goes, we paid good money for these pictures. I want you to look better. She said, just go. My wife told me to go take 5. This is insane.
Did you take it?
Yeah, I took about 12. So, but what
you said, good night.
No, I went to the bathroom.
Right.
Because this is now, ego just fully came in. I said, there's no way I looked that bad.
Yeah.
Peyton, I took a picture of how I looked.
Oh, no.
And we're going to throw this on the screen for y'all.
Oh, I feel like we're going to see this in the TikTok comment section pretty soon.
No, I didn't understand the magnitude.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so that's his reaction.
That.
Oh. I didn't understand the magnitude of how bad I looked, bro. Oh. And now I immediately said, I would never hang that on my wall either.
Kim, it looks like you had a medical problem. It looks like something drooped hard. Like,
oh, my God. That's
JR. He's still in the hospital.
Yeah, he's still in the hospital. I thought he was dead. I keep saying that. I thought he was dead. I seriously did. No, it looks like I literally was hit with like a tranquilizer. Like not like that. That's not a human being tired. That's like I hiked like 20 miles.
Like you're lagging. It's like your processor slowed down. What the?
Real life lagging is probably the greatest you've ever said. I have high ping right here.
Oh my God, bro.
Okay. And at this point, y'all have seen it, but it was a moment of I hated myself.
No, I would hate you too.
No, it was bad. Like my own wife, very sweet when it comes to me and telling me these things. She tried to huddle. Yeah. She told our photographer we need a moment. Yeah. She told me to take 5.
First of all, fire the photographer for even taking pictures of you. That's like getting a tattoo artist doing a tattoo. Yeah, you should refuse service.
I'd rather hear from you than my own wife. Like if I hear from you, it's like, okay, you're professional. You're trying to get the product good. Like, yeah. She's like, but what did you say to a guy at that point? She's like, hey, these look great. Just you look kind of like dead.
Like the photographer should be like, maybe not today.
Yeah. She goes, well, I'm just gonna pack up. I'm just gonna try a rain check.
Oh wow, what'd you do after? Did you just have to like fight through it?
Dude, I washed my face and I went back out. I tried to do some like skin tightening stuff.
Yeah.
Did a couple of those, and then I went out there and I was just like,
dude,
we're gonna see whenever they come back.
Photos can be
I'm starting to hate pictures. The more I grow up, I'm starting to hate my image.
I'm starting to hate taking pictures with fans. Dude. For this same reason. There's some awkward photo experiences we've had, dude. I don't know if you heard this, and this really, like, it's not funny, but it really made me uncomfortable, bro, at a meet and greet.
Please enlighten me.
So
I immediately just thought of something that happened to me, too.
We were taking a picture with somebody in the meet and greet, right? And, like, like, when we take pictures with people, the photographer, like the friend or family member, could be awfully aggressive.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
oh yeah,
do this.
Yeah. Like, how about y'all do that pose and get down on your knee?
They're like, first of all, I got instructed one time to change my smile.
that is
I
insane.
said, you bought this. Hey, that's crazy.
That's insane.
But
fix yourself.
But you know what made me uncomfortable?
What?
One time, I don't know if you heard this. Like people need like genuine like ethic classes.
Oh my God, that's the biggest retweet.
This friend was with her friend, and the friend came and took a picture, and the other friend was holding the phone. I'm getting like
circus.
And she goes, "Oh, okay, here you go. 1, 2, 3." Actually, she goes, "Hey, friend, can you take off your glasses real quick?" I guess I was hoping it was a glare. His friend took the glasses, and I was like, "Oh, okay, we're still here." And she goes, 1, 2, smile more teeth. I was like, "Oh, please just take this picture."
I'm touching these people the whole time.
And then She goes, what? Hey, suck in.
No.
Oh.
Suck in. Suck in.
Publicly.
Has to be the biggest disrespectful thing a friend can say.
Glasses.
You telling your girl to suck in is literally a guy going, hey, dog, just put that little away. Like that is, I mean, a female friend telling her female friend to suck in.
Yeah. Dude, I was like, it was awkward at the glasses.
Oh, it's awkward now.
And it was awkward at the teeth. No.
Suck in?
And I got uncomfortable. I sucked in.
Oh, I would have been like, dude, same thing. I know you didn't. I know
What?
you did not hear or see this. This
Yeah.
is crazy that I forgot to tell you.
Huh.
And I'm not going to go whatever. We have the Patreon exclusive on Wednesday. But this moment, it happened. I immediately turned to you and you were signing on the table.
Yeah.
This happened in Houston.
What happened?
During the meet and greet. I'm not going to say which person, whatever.
Obviously not.
I'm not going to describe. Someone, they go for the wraparound, the picture and whatnot. Their hand, because you know how we're on the outside, their hand hits my booty. Right?
Oh,
Hits
nice.
my-
How'd that go?
Hits my dude. Hell of a hit. Like almost
Like they
it
smacked you.
literally felt like intentional.
Yeah.
It was kind of like this. Oh, ready for the picture? Yeah.
Guy or girl?
Guy.
Okay.
Yeah, guy. Right there.
Got you.
And I said, but it wasn't like a bro, like pat, like funny.
Yeah, it was like,
It's just like your hand went too low and you have hands, like big
Oops.
paws. Yeah,
Yeah.
oopsie, right? He goes to me. He goes, hey, sorry about that, man. I go, oh, no problem, bro. All good. Then
he double tapped you.
he took the all good as get some more.
He double tapped
He double tapped my
you in the meet and greet.
in a meet and greet. He took my kindness for weakness, like I said.
Please tell me, what'd you say?
I literally went, oh, hold on now. I turned him to the middle. I said, what? Oh, and Dario was like, oh, Cam, over this way. And I said, okay, perfect timing. He literally, first one was an accident, hard. Oh, wait, sorry about that, man. I said, oh, all good. He goes, yeah. Anyway, it was an upward. It was an upward one. Like
He got
hitting,
cheek.
like grabbing cheeks. And I went, what the is going on? And it just lived with me. And I never told you because by the time I turned, it was, I will say this, it was a couple.
Oh, he was
like
yours.
It was a guy and a girl.
You're
By
his.
the time I turned, it was me, him, and then you and the girl were already off on the cocktail table signing.
Makes sense.
And because I was gonna go like this, I was gonna go, trying to signal
Yeah.
you. Didn't see it. It's crazy.
You didn't confront
Look at
him?
this right here. No, it was real hard. It was like, I said, oh, sorry, man. Oh, it's all good. I said, oh, no. I should have went, oh,
You
no.
belonged to him. That whole
I said,
show you did
no,
was for him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I made a lot of eye contact with him, too. I said, yeah, anyway, it was my guy.
And every time you were looking at him in the crowd, he was like this.
Yeah, he said,
He literally looked at you like,
you want me to hit it again?
dude,